Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Hanifa Najla Mutia and my NPM is 2413042032. On this occasion, we will learn about the definition of past tense, when past tense is used, as well as the formula and example of past tense itself. Previously, have you ever heard about simple past tense? So, what is simple past tense? Simple past tense is a tense in English that is used to express events or incidents that occurred in the past and have been completed. This tense is often used to tell experiences, historical events, or activities that were carried out in the past. After knowing what the simple past tense is, then when is the simple past tense used? The first is to describe actions completed in the past. For example, she visited Bali last year. This sentence indicates an action that was completed in the past, which is about visiting Bali last year. Then next to show sequence of events in the past. For example, he woke up, brushed his teeth, and left for school. The third is to talk about past habits that no longer happened. For example, we visited our grandparents every summer. These habits indicates a pattern that was regular in the past but has stopped in the present. And next is to state facts or historical events. For example, Indonesia declared its independence in 1945. And the last one is to express personal stories or experiences from the past. An example is, I traveled to Japan last summer. Next, there is simple past tense formula. For positive sentence, the subject is followed by the verb in the second form. Then, the object and an optional adverb to provide more context, such as when or where the action took place. In negative sentence, we use did not or didn't, followed by the base form of the verb, the object, and an optional adverb to clarify details like time or place. For interrogative sentence, did comes first, followed by the subject, then the base form of the verb, the object, and an optional adverb for additional context. The adverb can be included to give more information about action. Alright, the first example of a positive simple past tense sentence is, she ate lunch yesterday. She is the subject of the sentence, then ate is the verb in its second form, and the base form is it. Lunch serves as the object, and yesterday is the adverb of time. The second example is, they played football last week. They is the subject of the sentence, played is the verb in its second form, and the base form is play. Football is the object, and last week functions as the adverb of time. Next, there are two examples of negative sentence. The first is, she didn't eat lunch yesterday. She is the subject of the sentence, didn't is the auxiliary verb, and it is the base form of the verb. Lunch is the object, and yesterday functions as the adverb of time. The second example is, they didn't play football last week. They is the subject, didn't is the auxiliary verb, and play is the base form of the verb. Football is the object, and last week functions as the adverb of time. And finally, there is an example of an interrogative sentence. The first is, did she eat lunch yesterday? She is the subject, did is the auxiliary verb for questions, and is the base form of the verb. Lunch is the object, and yesterday is the adverb of time. Did they play football last week? They is the subject, did is the auxiliary verb for questions, and play is the base form of the verb. Football is the object, and last week is the adverb of time. Okay, That's all I can teach you about simple past tense. I hope that the knowledge we just learned can increase our insight. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.